Thank you, Your Honor. As I mentioned to the court, I am asking that Mr. Johnston be allowed to be released to inpatient treatment. That is a priority of his. He acknowledges the issues he has with substance use, and he is eager to get treatment. I know Mr. Johnston is not happy about my request for an adjournment of the PCC, but I think it's important because I do think there is some additional discovery that we should see before he makes a decision whether or not to waive his exams.
Adjourned probable cause conference June 26, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did just want to repeat the response.
Yes.
We did discuss this at the bench. I understand that at our last hearing, the court was very clear with Mr. Johnson about the fact that there was no contact with the DV victim related to this other case, and who's also involved in this case as well. And his phone privileges were revoked at the jail, and that he was having absolutely no contact with her whatsoever, including third parties. Since that time, we do have a report and transcripts from some calls apparently made with other people's pens, that he has contacted third parties. Well, he's attempted to call her 6 times, and also use third parties to make requests that they get in contact with that same victim. So tell her that he loves her. I can make a further record of some of the comments, but Mr. Johnston is apparently under the impression that because he had and still has consensual contact with her in his other case, that trumps any orders given by this court. I would ask that the court make it very clear, since in one of those calls he stated that the county, quote, fucked up his orders. And I won't repeat the comment that he made about Your Honor, apparently in this case, but I'm
sure it was very affectionate, so go ahead.
Sure. Affectionate with all the F's. So he, Mr. Johnston is under the impression that, again, there are erroneous orders made. I would like the court to be very clear with him that no matter what order he has in any other case, a revocation of phone privileges, as well as no contact with this victim, including third parties, regardless of his location, including should he be released to inpatient treatment, as counsel's order states, all prior bond conditions remain in full force and effect. That does include contacting this victim, including with third parties. While we may not have a recording from him while he's in treatment, it will still be apparent to us because, quite frankly, Mr. Johnson has been anything but subtle since he's been having this case pending. So I'm just asking for a reminder of those conditions. And I don't have any issue with the release of treatment. However, I would ask, well, I'll just leave it at that. I'm asking the court.
Thank you. I just received the transcript of these calls, actually, just very brief, not too long ago this morning. I am going to have a very detailed and thorough meeting with Mr. Johnson later today about his bond conditions. He does have 2 different cases. Obviously, she's not listed as a victim in this case. It's the circuit court case where she's the victim. And so I will make it very clear with Mr. Johnson in our meeting later today. I would request the actual calls from the state instead of just the transcript.
Mr. Johnson, you understood what I ordered? Not asking whether you like it or not. You understood what I ordered.
I kind of understood, Your Honor.
What's the kinda?
I've never been in like court like this before, so I'm new to this, like being in trouble and stuff like that. So I'm not all familiar with the terms or wording and ways of effect of. I watch a lot of court TV, yes, but I don't understand personally, no. I do have like a question of like what does a no contact order mean, Your Honor? Like, if you can, like,
no contact order means that you are not to have contact with that named individual, either directly or indirectly through third parties in any way whatsoever. You are not to have contact via any electronic communication, whether it be telephone, email, social media, or anything like that. And you are also not to mention them on any social media platform. Is that clear enough for you?
yes, Your Honor.
And understand something. I don't believe in coincidence. So if there's contact, I'm going to believe that you purposely did it, either yourself or through some third party. Because even after I ordered it the last time, and I don't think you don't know as much as you're trying to pretend before me that you don't know, because of some of the stuff that you were saying going out of the courtroom. Also, if true, your behavior indicates that you are sophisticated enough to get somebody else's pen to try to make communication in an indirect fashion. So you understood exactly what I said. You just didn't like it. So hopefully now you do understand. Do you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other questions regarding what I mean by no contact?
No, Your Honor.
I don't want to hear any more that there is any type of use of somebody else's pen to do some direct or indirect contact with the victim, because you're not supposed to be making phone calls at all. You've lost that privilege. Anything else from either side? June 26, 2025, 9 a.m.
Your Honor, would the court consider a 1-week adjournment, or is that not enough time?
If you want, if that'll work for you.
Um,
If you're trying to get I don't know about the discovery. That's the only thing I'm trying to.
Understood. Do you know?
I'll give you the 1 week.
Okay,
The 911 public problem.
June 12th,
Thank
2025,
you.
9 a.m. Bond is continued with its condition and my admonition that you need to follow what I order. Thank you. Have a good day. And then you're requesting a forensic evaluation.
Yes, Judge, I am.
All right. Forensic evaluation is ordered. I'll set a competency hearing for August 28th, 2025, 9
If I can address bond.
a.m. Yes, go ahead.
Come to our attention, Your Honor, that the defendant has made 18 complete calls to the victim since being arraigned. In these calls, he first calls his mother, wants to do a three-way call to connect the victim in, and then eventually gets a hold of the victim. And he's telling her he loves her, he wants to get back together with her. At this time, I'm going to be asking for his phone calls to be revoked, because on top of the 18 completed calls, he has 124 total attempts, including those complete calls. So at this time, I'm going to be asking that his phone privileges be revoked.
Yeah, I've asked that not happen. I think he understands now not to make any calls. I don't want him to be cut off from his family. Okay.
Well, you requested a hearing on this, but I mean, after you listen to the calls, but he's supposed to have no contact with it. That's
Your Honor,
third number,
And I would have concerns that he's calling his mom, and that was gonna be called to try to make a three-way call.
which is going to be also a violation of the bond. And this time, defendant's phone privileges are hereby ordered revoked. In all other respects, his bond will continue. Thank you.
we
We'll see you
come
at 1 o'clock.
I see him now.
Did you call the case, Your Honor? I just saw the.
Yes, I called the case like an hour ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. You know, I never want to be late. I've been watching you on YouTube and I'm having a blast. The guy smoking a cigarette while, complaining that you sent him to prison. It's enough.